What's up everyone, Doc Testosterone here. We are at the LA Fitness with Sir Symmetry and a new guest today. Her name is Brittany. She's awesome and she's gonna be in this video. We will show you the 3 most important stretches that you must do every single day or you will fuck up your life. Here we go. All right, so what are we going to be doing today?
What's up guys, Sir Symmetry here. I'm here with Miss Brittany.
Hi.
And today I wanted to go over 3 stretches. And the first stretch that we're gonna go over, Miss Brittany actually has back pain. And so it's perfect for her. Low back. So because one of the muscles that we want to target is the psoas muscle, which attaches to your spine. And so that is one of your hip flexors. So of course we're gonna try to get the whole hip flexor group going. And one of the ways that we can do that is by getting in a lunge position. So now for some people whose balance is out of whack or need some more balance, you can put your hand against the wall.
Now we can do this at home anywhere, or do I have to be at LA Fitness or what?
You do not have to be at LA Fitness as long as you have a wall and you can just stand like that.
Okay.
And no equipment.
No equipment.
Okay.
So what you want to do is, so the leg that comes forward is going to be the opposite side that's being stretched. And so I'm pretty sure Brittany's a lot more flexible than I am. So she's going to get into a deeper lunge. Do you feel it through here? And then what you want to do is also go back a little bit and then try to stretch that.
And I have to go back a decent amount.
Awesome. So
Now what should they be feeling? What particular muscles are being stretched right now?
So all through there, just like she said. So
Okay.
on the inside of the pelvis, you're gonna have the iliacus muscle,
Okay.
which is a hip flexor. Then you're also gonna get the psoas, or it's called the iliopsoas because it comes together.
Right.
Different anatomy books, different words.
Now they say the psoas is the soul of all muscles. Is that right?
That is 100%.
Why is that?
A lot of times there can be a lot of things stuck in that. So a lot of emotions and stuff like that. I have a patient who says when I release his psoas, he gets happy. Actually, a few of them.
Wow.
So things just get trapped. That's why, of course, Elliot Holmes talks about doing his bow.
We're not there yet.
Not there yet.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
So that's going to be the first one. And you want to hold that for about a minute or 2, just because we sit a lot. There's a lot of sitting going on.
Right.
There's a lot of airplanes, cars, things like that. Whatever it is, you're always staying seated. And
you
so
also want to make sure you keep your leg at a 90-degree angle.
there you go. Too.
Okay.
Because if you go too over, actually it's pulling right here, and it's not feeling very good.
Now if a girl can't go that deep, is that okay? Like, will she be able to do that in the future with enough practice?
Yeah, absolutely. You can always become more flexible when you practice. I'm actually becoming more flexible at the moment just by stretching my legs like this.
Gotcha.
And I worked out a little bit, so my legs are shaking.
But then you got disturbed, didn't you?
Yes, I did. That's okay though.
So
Okay, now, is there a good time to do this? What do you recommend in terms of when to do this in the day?
So if you have especially been sitting down for a long time, you definitely want to get this going, because when you're sitting down, you're in that sitting position, a lot of times these hip flexors, they get shortened, right? As you can see, Miss Brittany, she works at a law office and she's sitting down next to the time, right? And that's how a lot of times
I'll
back
actually
pain.
get up and stretch.
Exactly. So I would suggest maybe every 2 hours, 1 to 2 hours, depending on how bad really your pain is.
Okay.
Right? Because some people it doesn't even affect them. Some people more people it does. So the people that it does, if you're having more and more chronic back pain, you want to do it more often to loosen those muscles up. All right. And you also want to hold it, like I said, 1 to 2 minutes, depending on how. Really just wait for it to loosen up. That's what the most important thing is. And also if you need to stretch it, right, bring the foot back and then stretch it again, just so you can see the difference from before and after. And so our second
Wait, before you do that. Okay, so the reason we're actually doing this is because I asked Sir Symmetry after sitting in the car for the last 24 hours, driving from Dallas to St. Pete. I wanted to know what muscles in my body needed to be stretched because they were too tight from sitting down. And then he mentioned that people who are sitting at the office all day, they are in that same position because they're sitting at the office for 10 hours the whole day and they need to stretch, right? This is how our lifestyle is. So you, if you're sitting at the office, maybe you're flying somewhere, you travel a lot. So you're flying in an airplane or you're on the train, in like the subway, you're on your desk, you're doing a long drive. You need to do these stretches, these 3 stretches every day, as well as intermittently if you are sitting for such a long time. Now let's get back to stretch number 2. Okay, so guys, what I'm really wondering is, all these assholes at LA Fitness who never stretch, okay? Like seriously? Let me actually ask this way, okay? Okay, so all these assholes at LA Fitness who never stretch because they think stretching is for losers, right? You see all these fucking bodybuilders and what they're doing is just like working out all the time. Their muscles are tight, look like this, and they don't stretch. Now, if you were to tell them to stretch, they would look at you like you're a fucktard, right? Now, I want you to tell the audience, our students, why people should stretch.
So, literally, first reason is because whenever, like if I'm doing a bicep curl, you know, get my bro flex on, right?
Oh!
What you want to do, like literally, you're shortening that muscle, right? Right now, I'm shortening that muscle. And so, literally, it gets shorter and shorter and shorter, right? So, you are gonna get pain. It's gonna hurt when you do that, okay?
Axel, he just talked about shortening the muscle. Link to the other video where we go deep into shortening of the muscle.
Axel right here.
He'll do it there too.
Okay. And so when that muscle gets short, literally nothing can flow through there, right? It's like come here, right? It's like this. Right? It gets shorter and shorter and tighter, and so there's no room to go.
Thanks for the hug.
Yeah, you're welcome. And you're also not going to be flexible, right?
Let me say this though. When I worked at UFit, I used to always work out, and the trainers would tell me, don't stretch. And before, I used to play soccer for 4 years, so I stretched all the time. And then I actually started getting lower back pain. So I had to have somebody actually work on it, and when I stretch I can tell a huge difference, and I mean foam rolling too, but stretching for sure, especially in my legs. I feel the blood flowing, and there's nothing like feeling that release after you stretch.
Now, you seem to know a lot about stretching and just like therapy and stuff like that. What makes you so knowledgeable about this field?
I think the fact that I also was a gymnast for a little bit, so stretching has always just been very important to me, and I've been very flexible, so I'm all about stretching. My uncle also owns a neurosomatic clinic, which you guys know, so he knows a lot about that too. So I learn when I go there as well what to do, what not to do, but stretching again is like one of the most important things to do, especially if you're going to be hitting the gym 4 to 5 times a week. It's really important.
Got it. Okay. So shall we?
So before, one more thing that I want to include is your risk for injury is going to increase if you are not mobile, okay? And the thing, so if you're not stretching, you are bound to get hurt more often too. So that's another thing. And if you are in pain, right? What do? You stretch it out, right?
What?
Like if you are in pain, you stretch, right? So back pain, whatever it is, you stretch. So.
Got it. Okay, let's go to exercise number 2, the stretch number 2.
Let's do that.
All right, so, what is it called?
The second one that we're going to do is for the suboccipital muscles. We talked about this earlier, but I wanted to get a little more specific on it, because a lot of times when we're looking at our phones and we are, or our head gets projected like this. Can you get that?
I got it.
I get my neck.
I also, when I sleep, I feel it on the right side of my neck. If I actually lay this way, I feel pain on this side.
Even if your pillow isn't under you correctly,
Or if you don't have the right thickness pillow.
your head is just going to go like this. And the suboccipital muscles are going to get shortened. And these can cause headaches, migraines, and it can cause a lot of pain. It can also, these are also connected to they attach onto your atlas. So if your atlas, if those suboccipital muscles get tight, they can go and cause your atlas to have a distortion, a subluxation, as talked about in chiropractic things, practices and stuff.
Right.
So if there is an atlas subluxation, those muscles are going to be tight. So what you want to do, literally, just grab your head, hold down. But you want to make
Can
sure.
you stand here like this, just like facing each other? Yeah. Now I can see both. Yeah.
What you want to do is you don't want to put your head down like this. Just with the top.
Now, Axel, link to the video where we talk about this suboccipital. There's another video about this, so make sure you link to that video too right now.
I feel like this is going to be hard for people to do. I feel like...
How can they do this easily?
So literally.
So I was just confused. So I had my hands here.
Okay.
Put them up towards the top of your head.
Gotcha.
Like this. And
Okay.
then just pull down.
And do you feel resistance? Do you feel any kind
Yeah.
of pain?
Feel the tension right
Yes.
here.
On
Okay.
both sides.
Right in the middle of the neck?
No,
Top?
on the sides.
Sides of the neck. So scalene, like near the scalene? Is that what?
No, well, the scaling would be more here. To
Got
get
it.
that. So are you feeling it up top?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
right
so that's
here.
suboccipital right there.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, the sides there. I get it now. I get it now. Okay. So how long should they do this for?
Until it loosens, 30, 60, a minute, whatever, however long it feels to feel relief.
Okay.
If you need to do it up to 3 times, do that.
Okay.
Okay. What you want is that release. Okay. And also, if you're having headaches, this is also really good for headaches. If you're having that issue.
Got it.
Also, when you're doing this, don't put your elbows like this. Make sure they're straight because you can definitely feel the stretch way more. Because if you go like this,
Right.
it's not the same as going like this and stretching.
Oh, so right, because you're compensating if you
Yes,
bend.
Exactly.
And well, then you're also bringing the head down more.
Yes.
And you don't want this to go down.
Crunch.
And you-
Ah,
So you want.
like that. Okay.
Yes. You want the head to go, let the
That feels
head
good.
of the head. Yeah. So now she's gonna go squat 225 pounds.
Boom. Okay.
No spotter.
No spotter. So the third exercise that we're gonna do is gonna be for the chest, the diaphragm, the pecs. A lot of times when we're sitting down, we're in this position, especially if we're writing or on the computer. That's gonna be something that's gonna really hurt you because especially you won't be able to breathe. Okay, so I think we've talked about this in another video, but the first thing that goes when anybody has any kind of anxiety is your breath. So you are, anytime you're in a situation, if you're, let's say you get scared or something like that, first thing that goes is your breath. You're gonna have more anxiety if you are hunched. That's why if
You'll become shortness in breath.
I was out, right, and I came up to you, hi, like you can tell that they're not confident that whatever it is. So
Yeah,
what
she thinks you're retarded.
exactly. So
And a lot when you're singing and you're in musical, like music class for instance, tell you to open your diaphragm up. And even when you
Yes.
speak like this compared to speaking like this,
you can hear that. Yeah, you can hear that.
Yeah,
in your
I know,
voice.
exactly.
Yeah. And for a lot of the men who watch, if you want a deeper voice, what you want to do is, of course, stand up tall, not like this.
And another thing is I heard you saying people sitting down at their jobs, it's not just at your job, it's when you eat dinner, it's when you're watching TV, it's when you're, doing just in a sitting position in the car for a very long time. I think people need to be aware of that more so than just at their job,
Yes, Of course.
To know
So
how important it
anytime
is.
you are hunched over, even if you're on your phone, right? If I am just like this, bring that up, right? So the exercise that we have is literally opening up your arms, and you want this part to hinge.
What is this called? The bow? The bow, okay.
The bow is this one. This one is the bow.
Oh, this is the chest opener. We invented this. This is a Doc and Sir invention. It's called the chest opener.
Chest opener. So literally, And then, yeah, just
Bring your team.
so, and also squeeze your butt. So you will feel it up in here, in this area, which is where your diaphragm is.
Okay.
So now you'll be able to breathe. Now come back.
Did you know that as a member,
Good.
How did that feel?
Good. Yeah.
All right.
Good.
Yeah. So, and then also for anyone who has back pain and back issues, what you want to do is also keep your glutes engaged so that you don't crush like this.
Yeah, because I just did that and I have scoliosis. So I was just sticking my butt out and I wasn't supporting myself, so my spine was actually hurting.
That's what I call stripper butt. If you see strippers, they have this. So instead of
Like the Kim Kardashian?
yes.
Okay.
So no stripper butt. Okay, we don't want stripper butt. Keep those glutes
You want a
tight.
nun butt.
A nun butt. Right? Keep those glutes tight. Right? Brace. And also brace here. So that you can open up and breathe.
So you're so keeping the glutes tight will allow for a neutral spine as well?
Yes.
Okay.
So then that's going to be very important, especially if you have back pain, right? Our first stretch was talking about was especially for the hip flexors, which a lot of them attach onto the spine. So that's why, and it can cause back pain. So if you are having back pain, you want to squeeze those butts, the butt. You want to squeeze the butt.
Now, okay, so here's a question. Someone who's never done this, they may not even know what squeezing the butt means. So what do you mean? Like contract the butt like you're like shitting or you're holding your shit?
Like
What do you want to do?
Your shit.
Okay.
That's what, and then also keep that core tight too, like you're literally about to take a shit. So
I feel like it's the opposite.
Right. That's what I was
feel
thinking
like
too, yeah.
If you're squatting, you should be like trying to hold it in
that's what I meant.
as much.
So holding it in means like not shitting,
Yes.
not letting it
Yes.
shit. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Got it.
So when so it's like relaxed and then you want to feel it tighten.
Got it. Now, is one way to know, like proof is you can just touch your ass, right? And you're gonna feel it
You
tight.
should be able to bounce a penny off of it.
Got it. Just tight.
It's just tight. So
Right.
that's how you know you're contracting. So like you're holding it. Like you're
Yeah, like holding.
Like if I had to go 30, I
Yeah.
had to go 30 right now.
Yeah.
Right? So
With Osho uncle.
So if anybody doesn't know what 30 is, if all my
It's a fecal excretion.
Yes. So if anybody needs to go 30, act like you have to go 30 and hold it in, hold your 30 in and squeeze, right? And then lift up.
So it's also like holding your pee. Obviously, it's the same.
I can't think of holding my pee right now.
Okay, so these are the exact steps you need to take. Stand here, get into squatting position, squeeze the glutes, throw the hands up, and stretch.
Feel that.
Got it.
Feel it right here.
Open the diaphragm. That's the point.
Okay. And again, that's 30 seconds to 1 minute.
Feel it until it releases, but 30
Okay.
seconds minimum.
And every day, first thing in the morning, just to get it
In the
done.
morning, and then also in between, like
Okay.
if you're sitting down, you want to do that even because you may not even notice it. So if you're like writing or you're typing or you're doing
I'm
anything while you're
actually
sitting,
breathing a lot deeper than I just was after doing that. That's funny that you said that.
so
All right, everyone. So that was it. These were the 3 stretches that you must do every single day, or you will die. No, seriously, do them. I want to thank both of you. Thanks so much for this. So do these every day. Don't let people, even your trainer, sometimes trainers don't even know what the right way to stretch is. So listen to this video and let us know in the comments below if the first, second, or third, or all the 3 stretches actually helped you, how they helped you, and yeah, there's some nuances, some caveats, so if you're confused about any of the stretches, let us know in the comments below, and we will be happy to answer. Well, they'll be happy to answer. I'm just gonna forward it to them, and we would be very happy to provide that value back to you. If you like this video, hit on the thumbs up button, and subscribe to this channel. Axel put the link here. And we will bring you even more videos about stretching. We already have an entire playlist. It's the Doc and Sir playlist. You guys know this is Sir Symmetry. You can find his channel right here. And here we have our guest, Brittany. How will they find you?
You're on the spot. I don't know.
No, do you want to do Instagram?
Yeah.
Instagram, Snapchat, whatever.
I don't know my name.
Then don't worry about it. They can't find you.
Okay.
They just can't find you.
You can find me in the videos.
Right, okay, so comment below and she will be definitely one of the people who read it and answer those questions. If you address it to Brittany specifically, then she'll be sure to answer those questions for you.
If people like me and they would like to speak to me more, I will add on a way to contact me.
Right, and she also gives a lot of introductory legal information for a price. She's been very generous with us, teaching us about stretching as well as, she's gonna go to law school and become an expert in legal matters too. So look out for her YouTube channel in the future. And you will be able to see those videos about all sorts of cool stuff. She's gonna bring value to you too. And for this Doc Testosterone channel, go to my videos about how to boost testosterone naturally. You can find that playlist here. Recently, Doc and Sir, we shot a documentary about the effects of weed on testosterone, sperm count, fertility, all that good stuff. You can find that link here. And you'll know if you're a stoner, if you'll be able to become a father one day or just stay fatherless, whatever the fuck it's called, not be a parent. No, seriously, check out those videos, a lot of value for you. Comment below. This is Doc Testosterone with Sir Symmetry and Brittany, and we will see you next time.
Bye, guys.
All right, cool.
That was amazing.